All right, everybody, I'm going to do a quick tutorial. I don't like BS when I'm watching tutorials, so I'm going to get right to the point. All we're talking about today is we're going to take and we're going to put a camera in here, do a spherical lens render. We're going to test that in a 360-degree image viewer online, really easy. And then we're going to take that and we're going to upload it to the cloud. We're going to download it into my Quest, and then we're going to look at it through a VR lens and see what it looks like. So, all right, one thing real quick that you have to pay attention to. I have this character at the 0, axis. That makes things easier. I also make sure that not only is the group that I have everything that's attached to her at 0, but I also make sure that the figure is at 0, and that the hip is at 0, because any of that can make things a lot more difficult if they are not that way. Next thing, I do have a camera. I have a regular camera here that's not going to be for the VR. I also can, of course, go to the perspective view. That could help things out if need be. And we'll see. Last thing I already have set up is I do already have an environment, an HDRI. I would suggest, especially in the beginning on this, when you first start learning how to do this, use an HDRI, make things a lot easier. Just freaking do it. So we've got this, we've got our scene, we've got our beautiful woman just standing there. Her perspective of where she's looking or where she's standing doesn't matter right now. It's all gonna change as soon as we get a different camera in there. So we're going to go to the texture shaded. We are going to create a camera. We're gonna call it camera 2. We don't care what it's called. Actually, we're going to go back and do one more thing. We're going to pick Clara, then we're going to create this camera, put it, copy selected item. It's going to put it right at her feet. That is not going to work. We are going to lift that to about, if we lift it to 170 or so, we're going to be at eye level with her. If we go up to about 172, we're going to be a little bit taller, almost perfect, and we'll be able to look down on her just a little bit. If we were to go too low, she looks like a giant. If we go too high, she looks like a little shrimp. We don't want that. This is where the magic happens, though, is figuring out where to put it on the Z-axis so we can get a good view of her. If we go as low as 20, she's going to be really, really close. If we go as high as like 45, 50, then she's going to kind of start looking too far away. So we're going to go kind of a nice little number. We're going to go 35. So we've got that camera 2 on the 35 Z axis where she's at a 0, so that she's 35 centimeters away. As far as what I understand, this program uses centimeters. So perfect. That's what we want right now. We're then going to go into camera 2. We're going to look at it. There we go. But this isn't really doing much for us. This isn't really telling us anything right now. We even go to NVIDIA iRay. Still not doing much for us. Where the magic happens is we're going to go down to lenses under the camera 2. We're going to change the lens distortion type to spherical. And now things are going to change a little. Looks kind of funky, but this is also the other thing. You saw where it looked like she was in that bench just a second ago on camera 1. She's totally different right now. Right now, she's in front of that bench. There's a little depth. When we look at this in VR, that bench is going to appear behind her. So this is perfect right here. We're not even going to mess with anything else. We don't even care about pose. We don't care where the eyes are. We just want to get down to the basics. So we've got that done. We are going to go ahead and we are going to render this, and we're not going to render it that long. This is going to be a fairly quick render. All we want to do is just test this out and make sure that her positioning is right now. As far as quality and stuff, once you know the position is right, you got your camera in the right spot, you can just mess with your quality settings. You can make it go longer. You could go high quality. You could do whatever you want to do to make it look better. Right now, we just care about positioning. So that's gone long enough. Cancel on that, and we are going to save this as, so just to make this easier, we're just going to put it just in the regular render library, and we're just going to name this Clara VR. Save that bad boy. So we're gonna go into this 360-degree image viewer. It's render stuff. Just go to that website, and you can. It's one of the first things you're gonna find on that site. So we're gonna upload image. We're gonna go to where we got her. We got her right. Yeah, there we go. Clara VR. Boom. There she is. This is the image we just did. We can look around it, we can kind of see. So right there, we know that we got the positioning at least decent. This isn't going to give us the whole story though. We need to see her in VR. I'm going to go and I am going to upload that image. My Google Drive. Boom, that's done. All right, the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my Oculus Quest or the oculus.com/casting. I'm going to go into my VR headset. Right, I'm going to download that from my Google Drive into my Oculus Quest 2 headset. All right, we are now in the Playa app. This is perfect app. I love this freaking app. It gives some of the best quality view of any of this stuff. So that's the reason why I use this one, is because it is high quality and it's free. All right, so we're gonna go to this. We are looking at, where was it? Clara VR, right there. There's the image we did. We could see her, that's still not doing anything. Let's go 360 degrees. All right. Round. We can see her. As far as height or whatever, I still feel like we can maybe raise the camera just slightly on that if we really wanted to. That would be kind of cool. Make her look just like she's a little bit shorter than us. We can also back off a little bit, which will make her a little bit smaller. There is some good depth perception in this, I feel like. And she looks pretty good. We didn't even render it that long. She looks pretty good. But anyways, that's a tutorial right now. We just took a character, we rendered it in spherical with a spherical lens. We tested it online with a photo viewer, and then we just tested it on the Oculus Quest 2. If you want to see more of this type of stuff, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. My name's James. I'm out.